All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Carter Ruff.
If the stash looks a little bit off today, which I don't think it does, but if it does, it's just because I was trimming it up with Rhodes in one arm and the trimmer in the other, which no one has done before.
I'm actually glad you said something because Dylan's been side texting me this entire time talking about how mid your mustache looks today.
My dad over the weekend asked me. He goes, "I didn't." He's like, "Oh, you still got it." He's like, "When you came in, I didn't even notice it." He's like, "I thought you had shaved it."
That's a good thing, man. People it's just you now.
I was like, "So you thought I had shaved it, but it's still here."
Right. Was this before or after he printed out an article about
actually
ranch waters?
About an hour before.
Okay.
One of the first things he did upon my arrival was present me with an article about ranch waters, because he knows I'm a fan. He knows, a lot of people credit me with just inventing that as a thing, and he just printed it out and handed it to me. He said, "Hey, check this out."
Shouts to a fellow home printer boy, though. I respect that about him.
Apparently, a lot of the home printer boys are coming out of the woodwork. We've got Shitto, KJ,
your boy, of course. When are y'all gonna get printers?
When I find a time machine that takes me back about 2 decades.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes you need to print stuff, though. You can't deny that.
Like your son comes over and you have to show him an article. It's funny because my dad weekly will send me links to articles. Maybe he knows that I'm not reading them all.
He knew you were going to be on the premises, man.
He wanted to put it right. He wanted to make sure that this one got to you.
I wish you would have highlighted some of the key parts in the article, though, just to make sure you didn't miss it.
It says you can bet the ranch on it.
Wow.
Does he know that you consume ranch waters and that might pique your interest, an article about it?
I believe so, yeah. That's
okay.
probably what made him do it. He even purchased some of the canned ones for us to enjoy over the weekend.
Someone actually left 2 cans of those over at our place this past weekend.
A toucan?
It
would be tighter if it was a toucan.
Beautiful bird.
If it was Toucan Sam.
I would have preferred if they left just a toucan for me.
That'd be dope.
I'm not sold on these canned beverages yet. These canned ranch waters yet.
The Ranch Rider Paloma ones are very good.
They're good.
I say so myself.
I just prefer making my own palomas and stuff. I'd rather just get the ingredients and just make one, considering it's all of like 2 ingredients. It's not that hard.
This guy's artisanal.
It's not that hard. You're right about that. But it is nice to just crack one and start going to town on it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if somebody served me one over ice, I probably wouldn't have any idea that it wasn't freshly made.
And in some situations, it's nice to be able to just grab one instead of having to all right, let's get the ingredients out, mix it together.
He does not embrace the grind like we do. He doesn't understand the grind of making a cocktail.
Canned cocktails are the wave.
I know.
We should make one.
I only do canned hard seltzer, and one specifically, and that's Vizzy.
Yeah. It's the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola.
That's true. I didn't think of it like that, but that's totally true.
We got Dylan Chevrolet in the building today.
Hey, everyone. Happy to be here, too, man. It's a long weekend, and it's just good to be back in the stew with you, with my very handsome friends, Will and Dave.
I'd like to apologize to everyone out there. We discussed last week that we were going to do an episode on Monday, but then we decided to not do an episode on Monday and delay until today.
We lied to the people.
Do a little double feature. To be honest, me, Dave, and Dylan, we were all super ready to come in on Monday and record, but Randy was throwing a little hissy fit, and so we decided, you know what, let's throw Randy a bone. Let's give him Labor Day off, and let's just, I just don't want to hear him whine anymore. And so we decided to delay until today.
He's been a whiny boy lately. Mm-hmm. But here we are.
Straight up bitch.
I don't think Randy's a straight up bitch. I like Randy. I think he deserved the day off yesterday.
Did the Boilermakers win their football game?
They
Very
did,
cool.
He said.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah.
If you want to hear more about Purdue football, check out yesterday's Too Much Dip because, hey, man, we recorded.
But guess what? We did not talk about Purdue football.
No.
Not going to lie. When I saw that you guys recorded, I was not jealous at all. I was like, oh, man, they're better men than me.
It was good.
It was good because man. we just talk college football, man.
Oh, dude, the boys.
Just hanging out, eating apps at Chang's.
Eating what?
Just talking about the sports that you had consumed over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Just hanging out, eating some lettuce wraps.
You can't even eat lettuce wraps.
I really can't.
Don't come in here with lies. I know everyone knows that you can't eat lettuce wraps.
Just because I can't doesn't mean I don't.
That's fair.
Wow, bad boy.
Look,
shit.
I'll take that 12 minutes later
sprint to the bathroom.
Stomach rumble.
Is it the lettuce? What is it?
No, it's not the lettuce. I think it might be the Chang sauce. I like it extra spicy.
You know, lettuce sometimes it's like every few months there's a notice out. It's like, hey, don't eat lettuce now.
No, but in terms of that, like that's going to hit you 24 hours later. Whereas the Chang sauce that's an immediate hook, line, and sinker, or hook, line, and stinker in this case.
Oh, talking about you, Dave. Little smelly ass. I'm sorry, that's not appropriate.
No, it's good.
Hey man, this is gonna be a fun episode. Is it podcast week?
Maybe it's a shortened week. Is it okay to have podcast week be on a 4-day week?
I don't know when it was scheduled for.
You guys are still doing podcast week.
Well, today's podcast day because we're doing worst of this afternoon. We're doing it every Tuesday until spooky season hits. Woo! Spooky season's coming way soon.
Spooky season hitting?
Soon.
Dave?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Are we gonna have one in September?
Probably not.
Oh. Okay.
Cool, dude.
We did. I don't know. It felt a little soon last year.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, if we want to pull back the curtain, I mean, do we need to do one in September?
I'm just so excited for it.
I'll do one today.
I want to do it.
If you got the stories, I'll do one right now.
I wish it was year round.
You should see my inbox. spooky@washedmedia.com if you have a spooky story you want me to share. Hey. And I'll respect your anonymity. If you want me to. Your Amityville.
What Will just said is not the worst idea. We should do one story during the free episode to show the people what they would be missing if they were not to subscribe to our Patreon page.
Look at the big brain on Dylan
over here.
What
do
you
think, Dave? Can we make that happen? Maybe mid to late September.
I'll have to run it by my manager.
Who's your manager?
I cannot be managed.
Is it Randy?
No, it's a different guy. It's actually a gal.
Okay.
Her name's Sarah.
Is it Barbara Corcoran?
Well, if Sarah says it's okay, maybe we should try that.
She's kind of handling a lot of my stuff. So, and actually, from now on, you'll need to go through her before you go to me.
Hey, man.
So,
que sera, sera.
Is the company funding?
No, I pay. No.
Okay.
She just gets a cut of all my side deals.
Oh.
If
commish.
You get more free stuff sent to you than we do. You always have guys hitting you up, sending you like meat and stuff, or like
has anybody sent me meat?
New season.
Oh yeah, a guy did send me. Shout out to my dude who sent me the Italian sausage. Literally,
it's
in my
sausage
freezer.
that's Italian. That's what people forget. Hey.
Oh, are we still steaming our Italian meats?
Yeah, got to.
Every time Fritz and I take a steam shower at night, I have to bring in all our Italian meats to make sure they get up to temp.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like there's a better way to do it than steaming.
No, Fritz smells like Capicola 24/7. I'm loving it.
I call him Captain Cola.
Yeah, it's tight. Let's get some programming notes out of the way. Like we just said, worst of, we're doing it this afternoon, every Tuesday until spooky season. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Get in for as little as $5, or you can even do a $10 where you get every single piece of Patreon content, or you can subscribe for the year and get 10% off. Just do it. We're also doing Friday voicemails on Thursdays. It just is what it is. Also, add us on the Grom. Circling Back Pod and Washed Media. Leave a review and 5-star rating. I'm not going to read any reviews today because we got a stacked episode, but I'll do it tomorrow, I think. We got some good ones.
I'm excited, man.
And then tell a friend about the podcast. You can also head over to youtube.com/washmedia.
Fucking Dave's fucking side-eyeing me over here.
I'm excited, man.
Dude, Dave's on one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone.
I'm trying to promote our...
Well, stand up and show us how excited you are, you coward.
You don't want to...
Are you rocked up or not?
Are you rocked up?
You're not even rocked up.
If I was,
don't front, man.
I wouldn't stand up and show it to the camera.
You showed your ass.
That's super inappropriate.
You did show your ass one time.
I did. Well, no. Well, my pants were up.
My pants.
You're the guy who would go on a date in paradise of nude volleyball, and you'd be like, I can't, man. I can't, man. My family's going to see it.
We're on TV. More on Paradise later.
I keep my pants on, yeah.
Damn, are we shooting craps today? Because we're going to Paradise. Snake eyes.
2 minutes in paradise.
I think we're going to do more than 2 minutes
Can
today.
we get Micah to just record that drop for the board?
You don't want me singing it?
It's not that you're bad at it. It's just Micah's a special.
2 minutes in paradise.
Yeah, it's no Micah, man. No
Dude,
offense.
that was beautiful.
To everyone reaching for the pause button because you're going to turn this off for the rest of the day, like, please stop. Please just stop right now.
Me?
No, I'm telling the people that are trying to pause and maybe go to a different podcast.
I promise I will only do it one more time the rest of the episode.
Is this pod going to hit? Like, they're going to know that they're getting a Tuesday episode in addition to Worst Of? Like, did we give them that? Or is this going to hit them like, surprise?
I tweeted about it last night. The tweet did not do numbers. The tweet did not do numbers.
So people are kind of upset.
They're like, "What's going on?"
But when they get those two nutties, their heads are gonna explode.
I hope
they're gonna do the Will gif where he's like, "That one." They don't know what's going on.
They have no clue.
There's so much coming at them at once.
Do you know what time
Content,
it is?
that is. What?
It's time to recap this holiday weekend and fun presented by Raycon. I don't know if you guys are out there like, we're all kind of getting back to normal a little bit. We might have a little social anxiety. Before you go to the bars, you should probably just toss on Welcome to Wilmons on your Raycons and just let it rip. Just feel better about it. Get in the mood.
Raycons accompany Stella and me on our daily walks. Listen to the new Drake album. You guys hear about this? Through my Raycons.
Well, I'm not sure. No matter how you're feeling about getting back out there, there's no denying it's an adjustment. And when the world gets too loud, something I do to create my own soundtrack is popping in my Raycon wireless earbuds. Sometimes you need to upbeat music to pump you up before you go see people, or you can even just stay calm with a little guided meditation.
Ooh. Pairs well with some of our other sponsors.
Let me tell you right now, Raycons are the best way to listen. They come with a bunch of gel tips for your comfort, and unlike some other brands, they don't stick out of your ears. These things, you can pretty much put them in any ear out there.
Yeah, if you've got an ear, they've got a headphone setting for you.
They have 32-hour battery life. 32 hours.
Dude, that's insane.
Is that more than it used to be?
I don't understand how it's possible that such a tiny little thing can have that much. It's crazy what they do with the technology these days.
Dude,
It is wild, isn't it, David?
These batteries.
What? They can't die.
Do you know what else I like about these? This isn't even copy. They pair easier than any other earbuds that I've ever used.
Really?
All these other ones, I'm always like finag,
Dude,
why isn't it pairing?
You're holding it down,
Dude,
and
you
you're
hear
getting
that?
one beep.
You hear that Raycon, you hear him connect, you know it's just fucking on.
Raycon.
That's how you know it's literally
You know
on.
it's on.
And paired.
Power on.
But like it's on, but it's on at the same time.
Connected. They start at half the price of other premium audio brands, but they sound just as good, if not better. And Raycons, yeah, they come with a 45-day happiness guarantee, so you really can't lose. Give them a try, and you'll see what we mean. Create your own soundtrack now with Raycon. Right now, Circling Back listeners can get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/Steam. That's buyraycon.com/Steam for 15% off Raycons. Buyraycon.com/Steam. Dylan, what did you do this weekend?
Thank you for asking me, Will. Friday, a pretty low-key night in with the homie and with Bay. We had a just lovely Friday evening. Didn't do a whole lot. Saturday, went out to the ranch. Got some family time in at the ranch. That was a good time. Came home on Sunday. And Parks and I went to a little thing called Jurassic Quest at the Austin Convention Center. And it was pretty dope.
He was getting some pics off.
They had life-size animatronic dinosaurs, including a T-Rex, which was it was cool. It was cool to see. Yeah, they had a Spinosaurus up in there, Triceratops,
Spinal.
all the main characters of the Jurassic, the dinosaur world were there. Bunch of rides. You got to
Was
ride.
Jeff Goldblum there?
He was, yeah. He got to ride a little dinosaur. It wasn't real, of course. Got him some.
You took him to a
Some
place where they
toys.
don't have real fucking dinosaurs?
It turns out you can't find them anywhere. I don't know if you knew that. He had a
You could
great
ride
time.
one dinosaur. Which dinosaur are you riding?
Brachiosaurus. Are you kidding?
That's
Which one's that?
That's pretty boring.
It's the tallest dinosaur that there is.
Yeah, but it's just eating like the leaves off of trees, right?
Yeah, I want a friendly one. I don't want to get eaten up, Dave. I'm not trying to get ate up, dog. What do you want? T-Rex? Raptor?
Ooh, dude,
Raptors are
Raptor.
sick.
They've got hops.
Raptors are sick.
Raptor.
It's Raptor.
Shouts to Raptor.
Yeah, we hope he's
Haven't heard
okay.
from Raptor in a while. If you're still out there
You
listening,
blocked him on Snapchat or something. I think that was him.
I've been trying to unblock him. I just don't know who
You don't
Raptor
even
is.
have. Yeah, we don't know who you are, Raptor. You
I
don't
get
let us
loose
know.
with the block button. I'm sorry. I'm
We
not
don't
going to
even
apologize.
have Snap anymore.
You know what? If I blocked Raptor on Snapchat, that means one thing and one thing only. He sent me a photo of his poop. Because
I used to
that's
do
so
that, too.
Raptor.
I don't block people for anything else other than that.
That used to be an auto block situation for
Easy.
me.
Yeah. I don't even Raptor, if you are listening, I don't even have it on my phone
And
anymore,
I
so don't even worry about
I
it.
blocked a lot of people because of that.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of people.
Damn, dude.
To wrap up
that was
my
a sneeze
weekend.
from last week.
Oh my god, don't do it 2 more times. Fucking
To wrap
losers.
up my weekend yesterday, got a little swim off at Lifetime with Parks. We had a great time. Got some food poolside. It was a good sitch up there.
They
sell-
Lifetime?
They have
they
poolside
sell-
food?
Yeah.
They have a bar.
They sell alcohol there, too, at the pool.
I did not know that.
Yes. They had some craft beers, some seltzers in there.
Oh, when you said you were at the pool yesterday, I thought you were at the community pool.
I was at the Lifetime pool. It's just better scene, man. They got slides, a bunch of kids running around.
I'm tired of these thunderstorms, honey dick, in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
It was getting dark over there, wasn't it?
Later
pool?
on, around the time we recorded Too Much Dip.
I was
fresh.
out front just like hands on my hips looking up like, yeah, okay, here we go.
It was threatening, but it
never happened.
Yep.
Not in my neighborhood.
Mm-mm. That concludes my weekend in fun. Thank you for asking.
Damn, dude.
Dude, what about Dave? What Dave?
What a
get into?
situation. What'd that boy do?
I was back in Duncanville, Texas.
That's home of the Panthers, right?
Defeated South Oak Cliff. Did not go to the game. But did go to my favorite hometown bar, Mudhook, with one KJ of Too Much Dip fame. You might have seen his tweet. He had a fun tweet.
Not a big KJ guy myself.
Y'all need to get rid of whatever that beef is, man. It's kind of lingering and it makes it a little awkward when he's in the studio.
He just ever since we had that night when we did like a company dinner and I beat him in arm wrestling, like he just hasn't looked at me the same.
Yeah, that's something we definitely do at our company dinners.
That was a wild scene, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I had to push his shoulder back into the socket after I got done with it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Tore his rotator cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty low key. It all culminated in a pool day on Sunday at my parents' place where we got Rhodes in the water. Rhodes is my son. He's a little older than 7 months now. And he got his first pool day. Got in the water and absolutely loved it. Was zooming around the pool. He was having a blast, man.
Saw that big old smile on his face. And
Dude,
was there, man.
Dude, in that moment, like
was
no one
living.
was happier.
Yeah.
Just cheesing. Damn. It was fun. It was a good time. Weather was a little overcast, but that's okay.
Hey man, you can still get burned. Still have to apply that SPF.
That's absolutely right. He has like the expensive sunblock. It's like mineral or something. I'm like, do I need to be
Damn.
using this too?
Go
Like,
off.
yeah.
Loads.
Well, I don't think you can put like your classic sunblock on a baby.
I just
No.
I lay Fritz down on a towel and I just douse him in SPF 4 tanning oil. I just lube him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got some good color to him.
Yeah, Fritz is made for tanning. He got Sally's tanning jeans.
Saturday night, the night before, we did do a dinner. It was a mommy daddy dinner that was we don't get to do very often. We did little place Restoration Hardware. Confusingly has a restaurant atop of it.
Really?
Yeah. I walking through that place. Have you ever been to a Restoration Hardware? I had not.
Resto?
You been?
Yeah, I mean,
Do we have one in Austin?
there's one in the Domain.
Okay.
Their shit is so expensive.
Walking through there, I was like, I don't even want to like walk up the stairs and bump into one of these like $25,000 mirrors, because like, and I'm like, who's buying this? It's very Dallas in there, very Dallas. The restaurant was excellent though, very
very
good.
cool.
Were
And
you
the ribeye.
Restoration all feeding?
Restoration.
Man, that is such a reach. I have no choice but to stand.
What'd you order? Like,
I had a
what does
ribeye.
Resto have?
I went steak and a salad.
Wow.
I went ribeye.
Did you go chop? I mean, wedge?
They did not have a wedge.
I bet you're getting a wedge on Thursday, though, aren't you, you little bitch?
Where are we going? Carve.
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 Hey, real quick,
Austin's
hottest
new
steakhouse.
restaurante.
shouts to our Rocket City Trash Pandas for taking 3 or 4 from the Tennessee Smokies over the weekend.
Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs, but I think we're primed for next year.
I said that, but I don't know if what I said is true yet. 'Cause
Wow,
it
okay.
appears that their schedule is ongoing. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so
Didn't
you're,
you-
An article I
you're
read
spreading
said-
fake news.
An article I read said they missed the playoffs by half a game, but then they have future games on the schedule. So I don't know. Anyway, they won 3 or 4. That's the real news here. Shouts to our Trash Pandas.
You've seen them play before, right?
Stand up Trash Nation.
When you were in Nashville, didn't you say there were a lot of Tennessee smoke shows? We're talking about babes.
I
Will.
may have said that.
Freaking
Babes.
smoke show, bro.
Right.
Fucking rocket ship.
Oh my god,
Fucking rocket ship.
Oh my god.
bro, to the moon, man. Sorry, it's not. Even, what accent is that? That's stupid. I had a great weekend. Drove back yesterday. Fun times. Randy had a blast. Back of my car is
Gross, Randy.
needs a detail.
Okay.
Oh, I got my registration renewed.
Very cool.
Dude,
Only-
please keep telling that story.
Only 6 months late.
That's soft.
I've
You know
gone
what,
way
you know what
longer.
I did?
I've gone way longer than that.
If you go more than 9, you have to actually go in to do it, though. and
No,
it's
you
a
don't. There's
big
one.
hassle.
There's
I don't
one
think you
workaround
do.
that you can do that
There's a
I
loophole?
did. Yeah,
COVID.
I bought a new car.
Oh, yeah, I've done that, too. I've
Yeah,
done that, too.
I went 13 months and said, you know what? I'm getting a new car.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with this anymore.
It's somebody else's problem now.
Yeah, don't care. I don't need to register this 2005 Ford Fusion.
That's sick.
Why do you have to register? It's big government, man.
I mean, Texas
scam.
makes it so much more difficult than any other state.
They really do
It's a
nothing.
scam. It's a scam.
Somebody's
It's a
getting paid.
scam.
It is.
I paid a guy one time, like pretty much, I paid him like $10 extra to just say that I was fine, and he was fine with that.
The inspection, I can get behind because there are actual, like, reasons, but like, emissions, for example. But
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah, my car's
registration-
really harming.
You've had an
everything.
issue
It's
with
just
that,
like
right?
you register your car and like, oh, by the way, in 2 years you got to re-register it. Like, why?
Didn't you take the
Tell me why.
Didn't you take the muffler off your truck so it's
Yeah,
louder?
It's sick.
He also took the seat off his own bike.
Yeah, because of the way it felt.
It's such a scam, dog.
Do y'all even
Get
care?
outta
Do you even care what I did this weekend, or you
No,
just care about
I-
renewing
I
your
literally never
registration?
I want to
share.
talk more about illegal modifications to vehicles.
All I know is that you went to a pool without me. You didn't even contact me about it.
I had 2 different types of Wagyu this weekend. Are you guys prepared for this?
Why don't you address what I just said about the pool situation that I wasn't invited to?
Sorry, dude.
Are you?
No.
Why,
But like, you're making me feel like I should say sorry.
why couldn't you just cast me a text and see what happens?
Fine, dude. Maybe you'll be on the next one. We'll
Maybe.
see. We'll see.
You don't have to cast a text. You can just send the text via your
I'm
phone.
just saying, there's.
No,
other
I
ways to-
respect that you're trying to get into fly fishing.
Yeah,
Oh, they're so slimy. Will, can you get this off my hook?
yeah, exactly what I'd be saying. Tell us about the Wagyu, dog.
I went to. I had some friends. Well, so Friday night we did the classic Mats pre-game day. It was lit in there. It was a little too hot in there, if I'm being honest.
With
And
the
I have
whole-
to say,
the whole Jung clan in there.
I'd like to give a special shout out to Matt's El Rancho for serving me the hardest tortillas I've ever had on my Al
They're
Carbone
just
tacos.
rocked up,
Hey, how many chips did you have?
Too many.
just fully torqued tortillas.
Two chips is a whole tortilla.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I have to
gotta
say,
change that.
dude, they absolutely botched my tacos Al Carbone. It was an abomination of tortillas there. It was disgusting.
Well, we determined yesterday on Too Much Dip that Matt's is the college game day of Tex-Mex restaurants.
It's like safe and like
It's-
you
it's
go there all the
fine.
time.
It's atmosphere. It's all about the atmosphere. The substance, you're not going to really get anything from.
It's so fair. It's so fair. I was just bummed, honestly. And so then, I went back to my place. I actually made a batch of homemade Mexican martinis for the squad back at my crib. They went off pretty well.
What the? Fuck?
It was a family thing, dude. Family business.
You just want to hang out with everyone in Austin except for me.
Well, I'm sorry. I was hanging out with my brother and sister-in-law, dog. Saturday, your boy did a lot of lounging. I did do a little pool session alone. Sorry I didn't text you because I wanted to be alone, Dylan. Ended up going out with some friends that were in town from Houston. Had my first Wagyu. We did a little A5. You ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Best bite of food in Austin.
Where?
What is A5?
Uchiko, dude.
Yeah. I've had it. I mean, yeah.
And then
It is so legit.
And then we also we went over to my friend's parents' pool on Sunday night, and he brought in a steak that he had purchased, and he made us a nice little Wagyu appetizer.
What the hell?
It was wonderful. I'm just living that life right now.
Who are you?
I don't know. I'm eating a lot of red meat. I'm worried that the doctor's going to be like, hey, Will, just scale it back. And then, yesterday during Labor Day, I didn't do anything. I sat around. I watched a movie. I watched some television, watched some of the sports, got some Solheim Cup in.
Did you watch that Notre Dame Florida State game?
I did not even watch 1 second
it was
of
pretty
it.
sick, man.
Didn't care. That was Sunday night, right?
Okay.
I don't support Notre Dame.
Oh, I don't either, but it was a good football game.
Is Bobby Bowden still the coach?
Two
No, he's
powerhouse
actually
programs.
recently deceased. Well,
He was tight.
Not only is he no longer the coach, but he is no longer alive.
Well, he was goated.
somebody
He was awesome.
Is he in the College Football Hall of Fame?
he will
You got to
be.
think.
I'm going to put him in there myself.
Dude, that
You're
that
gonna-
straw flat brim hat that he always wore with the band on it.
Sick.
Super sick.
Sick. No, I didn't watch that, though. I would have been cheering for Florida State.
I was. They did not win, unfortunately.
I support Florida State.
You better look out, Buster. He's a loose cannon.
Mm-hmm. When my Knowles lose, look out.
That video plays no matter what.
It does. It does.
I'm going to be out of content in 20 years, and I'm just going to find that video and be like, man, those are the days.
His delivery was spot on.
I'm going to be like showing it to Rhodes, like looking at his face, like, no, watch this. And he's not going to think it's funny and be like, what? No, you got to see. No, hold on. Let me read it back. You got to watch it. Look at the way his facial expression doesn't change.
I mean, Rhodes is going to be what, almost 21 at that point. Like, what's going to be on his phone? Is he even going to be like talking to us or anything? I feel like our kids are just going to be in these like VR scenarios where they don't even speak to us.
He's going to be a VR trooper.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be like that episode of with Landry with Meth Damon of Black Mirror, where he just like goes and plugs in every day.
Okay, don't call him Meth Damon.
That's what people call him.
That's not nice.
That's what people call him. Landry.
You're talking about Todd from Breaking Bad.
He killed a dude in Friday Night Lights and got away with it because his dad's
killed
a cop.
a dude in many shows.
Why is he killing people?
Why is he just a killer?
He's a scumbag and everything.
He's not a scumbag.
No, it was that was a justified homicide.
Yeah, he didn't pick up that pipe just to kill someone. He did it to protect Tyra.
You pull pipe, you better be willing to kill. That's what I've always said. You see me with pipe in my hand, somebody's gonna die.
Dude, chill.
What about when you just pull pipe?
I did play golf Friday. I pulled pipe.
If I had a
lost
pipe,
that drive left many times.
Do you think if I had a pipe, Dylan, do you think you could beat me up still? Could you disarm me?
I'll tell you, if you miss with your first swing, you might be in trouble. Because I'm gonna surround you.
This is what that doesn't make sense.
Like I'm gonna wrap.
You the guy
up.
from Punch
I'm gonna
Out,
wrap
the
him
genie,
up and make the pipe just useless to him. At
Multiplicity.
Yeah. What? The
I'm
multiverse Dylan.
I'm taking him to the ground.
Dylan's got an issue with this because this is how he said he would defeat the Cobra. He said if the King Cobra, one of the fastest, snakes ever with the snap, you just dodge it. Dylan just dodges it and then just takes it out, puts it in a headlock.
Have you seen the people who mess with these things?
Snake charmers?
Yeah,
I have.
They strike at those guys, and you can elude a snake strike. You can.
But Dylan thinks we can defeat the invisible enemy by just surrounding it.
And also,
why don't we just ambush it?
Also, the king cobra is not one of the cobras that spits its venom. Not a spitter. Randy?
More of a...
Randy? Not a spitter. See, yeah, exactly. I
good intel.
I stand by my cobra tape.
The New York Times yesterday actually had a long slideshow. I don't know how they did this in the paper, but they did this on my iPad, where they taught you how to approach bears.
And?
Based on the knowledge that I've received from backers, from you guys, I did very well on the quiz.
Well,
very well on the quiz.
We talk bears quite a bit on here, so we should know.
We bear hug companies as well.
And we bear hug.
Better fucking look out.
Many companies. That's
what
they sound like.
Dylan, we have a special treat for the people at home right now.
What is it?
Might be a new sponsor alert.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm slipping. We have a new. This is not just a new sponsor. This is a super mega awesome new sponsor alert. New sponsor. It's about DraftKings, baby.
Time to fire up your tailgate. Because the NFL is back. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And with the NFL returning, DraftKings is giving new customers $200. Yes, I said $200. That's 2 C-notes.
Give you some cash to throw around, man.
A stack is 1,000, right?
Yeah.
So there's a fifth of a stack.
Yeah, it's a fifth of a stack, but a cooler ways to say that, probably.
2 C-notes is better?
Yeah. 2 Benjamins.
You get $200 in free bets instantly when you go bet $1 or more on any football game. Listen up because you don't want to miss this. You have to head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and place a bet of $1 or more on any Week 1 game to receive $200 in free bets instantly. Oh, spend $1 to get $200? Don't mind if I freaking do.
Yeah. It makes all the sense in the world.
Your pod's not legit till you get DraftKings on board. I'll just say it.
No, you're not.
Here we are.
You're not.
We've made it.
We made it, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the podcast.
Did you guys know that if a sportsbook is not yet available in your state, which I think there's a lot of people out there, they still have huge cash prizes up for grabs all season long with their daily fantasy contests.
Their daily fantasy contests, I feel, are goated and kind of put them on that. Like, that's what I think of. I think of their daily fantasy stuff.
I think I like the idea of doing daily fantasy, even if it is available in my state.
Have you ever done it before?
Yeah, I have.
It is so much fun.
It's very enjoyable. I used to do it with golf.
Yeah. And unlike my typical shitty fantasy football teams that are like trash after my 3rd or 4th week, you get to reset it every week. It's awesome.
Mash the reset button. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
And for week 1, DraftKings is giving all new customers a free shot at a $1 million top prize. Call me Dr. Evil because we're going to win $1 million. Nothing adds more excitement of watching a game quite like having a free shot at $1 million top prize. All you have to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code WASHED. That's WASHED to receive $200 in free bets when you place a $1 bet on any football game. And to get a free shot at $1 million top prize with your first deposit, that's promo code WASHED this week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. I will say, you must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. The minimum is $5 deposit and a $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or in Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
I will be mixing it up in those daily fantasy football.
Dude, catch me. Catch me.
I will be.
You're going to be like, dang, who's this? Who's lad football, bruv, and why did he just take the top prize?
No one's going to be asking themselves that.
It's your boy.
First time I ever did one, I did my friend's little league, and I didn't know you could enter your team into multiple contests. Had I done that, I would have won like $10K because I won their league and won like $100.
A couple people who have won like 5 digits in prizes.
I was once with a guy at a wedding, and we returned from the wedding where he forgot his phone. And after we got there around midnight to our condo, he picked up his phone and saw that he had won $50,000.
Holy shit!
You know what I did? I made him order an Uber immediately and drive us to the bar so we could go crazy.
How crazy did it go?
It was underwhelming. Like the excitement to the bar was really like up there. But once we actually got there and like it was empty, we were like, "Oh fuck, we're the only people excited about this right now."
I promise you this: if that ever happens to me, I'm taking everybody to the discoteca.
What if we're at the if we're at the boardroom?
Matter.
Even
From
if
the
we're at the
boardroom to the discoteca, we'll be there.
God,
Goodness
dude,
gracious!
catch me doing some footy.
So what did he get after taxes?
Not sure.
Still
can
a
ask
lot.
him. Do you want me to ask him next time?
No.
They have a newborn.
Very cool.
Shouts to newborn.
What's his name?
Not sure.
Okay.
Steve.
Clive.
It's probably not
Clive.
It's not Clive.
Clive. Dave, we've got a recurring segment that I think we're about to bring to the TL right now.
Yeah, it's a new twist on an old favorite. It's 1-star bar reviews. Chicago edition.
Chi-town. Hey, summertime shy. See ya. You're gone.
So most of these, summer's over. Dude, fall is falling. My favorite way to start a column.
You guys don't have the internal clock that tells you that Labor Day is the first day of fall. Y'all just don't have that down here.
Is it because it was 100 degrees yesterday?
Yeah, but dude, Randy, doesn't it feel different? Like, do you feel different inside? No, Randy doesn't feel different.
Randy's dead
Is this officially the first day of fall?
No, but like when you're up in Michigan, like there's something tangible about Labor Day. It's like, oh fuck, it's over.
That's just something people from up north say.
Fall hits here about October 20th.
Even then, it's like,
hey, well, I'm going to tell you this, though. If you don't like the weather, just wait 15 minutes.
I thought it was wait 5 minutes.
I feel like these segments come up. We're just kind of like wanderlusting about like towns we want to go visit. We're like, man, I want to go back to Chicago, hang out with Brad and Duda and the gang. We did our first meetup there with our old podcast. If you're new here, we did a douchebag bar crawl.
Yeah, I was going to say, we originally built it as the douchebag bar crawl.
Because we are douchebags
very
and we
fitting
do bar
for this
crawls.
segment because we look for some douchey bars.
Yeah, and Chicago makes it pretty easy to find bad bar reviews.
I will say though,
I feel like everybody just shits on these bars.
There was one bar in Chicago that people described as the douchiest bar, and is the one that I ended up having the most fun at while we were there.
Was it Benchmark?
Benchmark.
Dude, Benchmark was lit.
Benchmark had pretty good reviews.
It didn't seem douchey. It just seemed lit.
Honestly, the only downside to Benchmark is that I met Randy there for the first time.
Really? Is that where it happened? Mm-hmm. Same for me, Randy, or no? Yep. Wow.
I feel like I was way nicer to Randy, though. I hung out with Randy for like an hour at Benchmark. What were we drinking? Rumplemint and water? That is the worst drink order ever, but I kind of liked it at the time.
Big ups to Randy.
So what are you doing? Are you reading these reviews or what?
Yeah. You give me a sec. Jeez, Pete, man. We didn't even make it to Bottled Blonde, which we will get. I'm going to close with Bottled Blonde, as it is actually closed in Chicago. But I just want to say, I was texting with the lads earlier, and one thing I've learned in looking at a lot of these bars is that there's a lot of Chicago bars that are both racist and bad. And
makes sense.
looking at these reviews, I'm like, what the fuck's going on up there? But we'll start with Social 25.
Social 25.
Randy, are you familiar with this? Oh, he gave me like a wry smile.
Oh, Randy's been.
Oh, he's been.
Oh, he's got this smile on his face right now. It's telling a whole story.
Little off mic Randy over there.
Done some mosting at Social 25, I think.
Other than the criminally overpriced and red Solo Cup worthy drinks, there's one real reason to absolutely hate this place. The music. Auditory diarrhea would be more adequate.
Ooh, it's not a... Which one in here?
I've never heard a band disgrace the art of music in the manner of the band at Social 25. Their non-existent talents notwithstanding, their biggest failure was to play a single song relevant to the time and place and instead regale a captive crowd with boy and girl band hits from the 2000s.
Okay.
Needless to say, I shan't be returning.
Okay.
I've never seen that word written out.
Anyone who uses shan't or shan't in a review of a bar...
Is it shant or shant?
I don't know if I want to trust their opinion too much.
No, and the fact that they said red Solo Cup worthy drinks, call me crazy, but that's a compliment. When I'm mixing up a drink in a red Solo Cup, that means it's going to be strong and pretty damn good. No?
I don't know. I see your
This
point.
person is trying to say,
They're saying it's
well
low
drink.
class.
Yeah.
Like a well drink.
Yeah.
I don't
bottom
know.
tier.
Well, no, the red...
I don't want to hang out with this person.
No, this person seems a little hoity-toity for me.
If you have a sensible
Shant.
bone in your body, you'll never make the initial mistake I did of entering the premises of this bar. This person has never heard a band disgrace the art of music in the manner in which they heard.
What's wrong with playing pop hits from the 2000s?
I feel
Literally
like
nothing.
he was looking for deep cuts.
Yeah, what do you want?
He wanted to hear Arcade Fire or some shit. I don't know. Is Arcade Fire? I don't know.
anything
Dude,
about
I don't know. This person puts out major art school vibes. Shouts to all the people that went to art school. I respect you, but
review
y'all
makes-
do have insufferable takes on music, and you guys can admit that.
That review makes me want to check this place out.
I know.
Honestly.
Sometimes the one-star reviews make me want to go even more.
Yeah.
This is one of those times.
Well, maybe this will change your mind. Also from Social 25. Have you ever seen the Planet Earth episodes where they film Alaskan breeding grounds for migratory birds? Where it's just thousands and thousands of the same birds standing next to each other? That's like this is actually Benchmark, excuse me. That's like Benchmark, except it's millennial hipsters that congregate here. All
Okay.
dressed the exact same.
It's kind of like the dudes at the Ole Miss game last night.
Those guys.
the boys were mobbing.
Dude, Ole Miss jerseys last night were so hot.
Those guys could not have been more Ole Miss.
Is Ole Miss the most likable SEC school there is? Name one person that's super anti-Ole Miss that's not a Mississippi fan. They're unassuming.
I think there's
It's
some
because they don't have a lot of
problematic things about it.
success. And they kind of own it.
Yeah,
Hey, man, they looked pretty good last night.
Yeah.
More of that on Too Much Dip. A podcast for sports fans. By sports fans.
actually, speaking of Too Much Dip, you know what we almost watched last night?
100-Foot Wave.
Dirty Work.
Oh, KJ watched it the other night.
Dude,
It's
it
so
was
good.
in play, and part of the reason was because I just had Norm Macdonald's voice stuck in my head. from
Sally
Too
would
Much
absolutely
Dip.
hate Dirty Work.
No, I
What's
had
Dirty
her.
Work?
I had her watch the trailer, and she was laughing. What's Dirty Work?
Which one's Dirty Work?
God damn it! It's starring Norm Macdonald. Dave needs to leave. Dave's pissed. Is
Yeah,
he
I
gonna?
don't know
He's gonna
this
go
one.
beat you up,
Well, Dave walked off the set. That's the first time that's
dude.
ever
It's some of
happened.
Norm's finest work. It's Artie Lang in it.
What year?
Yes.
What year are we talking? 90s?
Probably late 90s. 99 maybe.
Okay.
I'm going to say 98 or 99.
98.
Yeah. Sorry, Dave. I don't know that one. Can we still be friends after today?
You go on HBO now and just
probably-
go watch it.
No, don't watch it. I don't want to hear, no offense, I don't want to hear you say it was just okay. It's just going to piss me off.
There's no way Dylan can work the HBO Now app, right?
Ridiculous.
I use HBO now all the time. dog.
Ridiculous.
I've seen so many tweets complaining about the HBO Now app
It's catching
lately.
heat.
I'll be honest,
It
I don't have.
buffers unlike any other app. It's so bad on my TV, and I've got Google Vibes, and I feel like it's good internet.
Dude's got Google Vibes.
Dude, the
You got Goo Vibes.
the vibes are immaculate.
Google Vibes.
I've got good vibes in there, and for whatever reason, I've got the Samsung TV, HBO Max, and it skips like none other.
Dude, I have a feeling it might have to do with us running the HBO Now app or whatever it's called on the Samsung TV. Because if I pause and I unpause it, it takes about
Yes.
5 seconds for it to start playing again. I don't have the issue with the fast forwarding that everyone else has, though, because our remote does it in 10-second increments. So I don't have to like scroll around and figure it out.
By the way, I still can't get Apple Plus on my Sony TV in my bedroom. So if I want to watch Lasso, I have to do it in the living room only. It's a real pain in the ass. What's the deal with that?
Wah, I can only watch Lasso in my living room.
I can't get Apple Plus or whatever it's called on
first
my
world
Sony
probs.
TV.
Get an Apple TV, dude.
No,
Why?
because I don't need it.
I'm not watching TV on an Apple. I'm a grown man.
Okay. This is so stupid.
I really don't even know what Apple TV does.
It's funny because I've smoked weed out of an Apple.
I have to. If you didn't have a childhood.
Better than the Coke can.
How old were you smoking weed out of an apple?
I was 8. No, I did it. I did it in high school.
I think the first time I did it, I was like 20.
It hits.
It's not. Yeah, it tastes kind of good. Should we do it right now? Do we have any apples?
Do you mean weed?
Yo, give it. Yeah, that's the bigger question. No, we'll just smoke an early bird CBD gummy out of an apple.
If only we had a friend who had some weed from the Obama administration.
Micah?
Well, okay. That's, yeah. This bar, Randy, have you ever taken your talents to Prism? Prysm. Just an insufferable spelling.
Prys. I wish it was Pryzm.
They have a dress code and a velvet rope out front.
This one's short and sweet. All lowercase. Punctuation non-existent. Ready?
Did Will write this?
Prism. Won't even try to find a Band-Aid for my friend's foot.
Damn, how dare they?
I don't. Okay, I don't blame.
One
him for
star. 1 star.
What?
How mad were they about this Band-Aid that they were like, I'm going on fucking Yelp right now.
They're running a bar. This isn't a.
Like, guy had a blister.
Yes.
Guy wore his new Sperry's and didn't break them in.
Yeah, the first aid kit's in the bag. Go find. What are you talking
This
about?
isn't a golf tournament. There's not a first aid station. You need some
It's a club. They have bottle service.
They didn't supply suntan lotion.
Imagine asking
Shut
the bottle
up.
service girl, like, she's like having a good time, got the sparkler. She's probably like flipping bottles, bringing
She's
like
what?
and like,
Band-Aid?
excuse me, my buddy here has got a blister and it's bleeding.
Yeah, but what do you do? What do you do if he's got a blister and they bring out like the liquid things and they have a sparkler attached to it?
Dude,
are
it's
you
just a
how much are you
seed.
tipping that bottle service girl if she does that?
they just bring out one single tiny Band-Aid. And they've got like everybody's
crumb of a Band-Aid?
Stormtrooper outfits, and like just the DJ's making a big deal.
Yeah.
They put the light on you.
My buddy's Allbirds rubbed the blister on his heel.
No, dude, they don't let all birds in there. It's driving loafers only.
Yeah.
All right, this next one's a little bit obscure, but this is from Boss Bar. You been to Boss Bar?
Randy's been to all
the fuck's
these.
your
Are you
problem?
a douchebag, Randy?
Randy's
This
bad.
actually doesn't sound like that bad of a bar, but this one tickled me, Will.
I'll tickle you.
I invited my attorney there for a few drinks and to play billiards, and wanted to play music on the jukebox. On the way to do it, security approached me and said, "No rap music, or I'll get put out." I was embarrassed, and my attorney was very upset. He put on a rap song, even though we didn't like it, and left. SMH. Very upset with this treatment. I talked to the staff before I left, and I felt as though they thought I was joking. This guy just wanted to bring his attorney out for a drink and some pool.
Some pool and play some rap.
rap.
Why did he have to say his attorney? Why was this guy just
Yeah, like, just
flexing?
say
You
your
could have
butt.
just said your butt.
It's a flex. I like that the attorney is just a bad boy, though. He's like, I don't care. I'm putting on Hotline Bling.
Hey, why is rap music on your jukebox if it's off limits?
I always just say, don't rock the jukebox.
Don't sock the jukebox.
Okay.
From the
What are you
Okay.
doing, man?
I'm not rocking the jukebox, that's
You
for
just wanted
sure.
to play
My
some
heart
pool.
ain't ready
We'll play a little 9-ball
for
with
the
his attorney.
Rolling Stones.
Red Solo Cup.
Dude, bad boy shit to put it on and then leave, though.
That was
Oh, you showed them.
a move we used to pull.
If I know anything about bars and music, is that you have to let the patrons choose so that they are feeling better about everything. Like, don't have a jukebox if you don't want people choosing the music that goes on in the bar
That's the whole idea behind a jukebox.
and not rocking them too.
Okay, would you stop?
Let me introduce the the merits of one bar called Deuces. Randy, all too familiar with Deuces.
Yeah.
I
Randy's been to that
unfortunately
one
think
too.
I've been to Deuces.
Deuces.
Did we go to any of these for
Put your
the
twos
bar
up.
crawl?
Benchmark.
Benchmark we
We did
did.
go to Benchmark. That's right.
Because I met Randy.
What's the
Unfortunately.
big one that we started at? The open air place.
That was in
massive.
Wrigleyville, right?
Yeah, that place. I couldn't have gotten out of that place faster.
Oh yeah, Randy wasn't with us at that point.
That was where I legit thought there was going to be 5 people there at the meetup. We didn't know, and then it ended up being many more.
Start kind of slow though.
Well, that bar was packed.
Yeah, they probably couldn't even
You
find
pretty
us.
much had to go to the Cubs game in order to want to go to that bar.
That bar, there were 800 people, and it was shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this is Deuces, and this one's short and sweet. Their DJ sucked so bad that we left. Literally, no one was dancing, but they kept playing Garbage.
is there a band called Garbage?
I don't think Garbage is that bad. Stupid Girl's not a bad song. Only Happy When It Rains had its day.
I'd be a little bummed if I went to a bar and they were just playing Garbage. After Stupid Girl, I'd be like, so what's next? And then I'd be like, oh, we're still doing this.
Is Garbage capitalized in the
It's
review?
not. It's lowercase. I think he's referring to trash.
Yeah.
The first bar we went to on the douchebag bar crawl was the Old Crow Smokehouse.
Yes. Good call.
They're the ones who had the medicine show out back, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then so I don't think we hit all of these, but we had Old Crow Smokehouse, Deuces and Diamond Club.
Okay, so we did go to Deuces.
I don't know if we actually went to Deuces, or I don't know if we went to Moe's Cantina, Lionhead Pub. Before Benchmark, or no, we went to Benchmark and then Happy Camper Pizzeria, then Concrete Cowboy, and then we never hit Bottled Blonde.
That's a good graphic.
I crushed this graphic.
I
want to be crystal clear. I fucking crushed
Let
the
me
graphic
see,
for
dog.
this. There's like drop shadows in the
yeah,
mix.
that's heat.
I had a map that showed everyone exactly where we're going.
That's heat.
I absolutely I killed it.
We didn't make it to Concrete, right?
No, I don't think so. I think
No.
after Happy Camper, I remember kind of going to another bar and being pretty done.
Oh, after Happy Camper, we called an audible and went to that bar that Teddy recommended.
That was
Remember?
fun.
High end tiki bar.
It was super lit in there.
Shout out to the listener who,
Don't put him on blast.
friend of a friend, may have put a bunch of her drinks on your tab. All of them, to be clear. And her friends all did too.
I bet that guy still listens.
He
I know
does.
his name, but I don't want to.
He does. I'm not gonna do him like
He
that.
took the L there.
Let me just say this. We're closing with one that we did not get to. And judging by the reviews, this is the most egregious offender in every category of a bad bar review. Bottled Blonde.
Just this is pretty standard, I think, for Bottle Blonde in any big city.
I've literally been invited.
Yeah.
What? I've literally been invited by my alderman to come to hearings supporting the city to shut this place down. First of all, we didn't know what an alderman was. I think that's just a city council person.
Had to look it up.
Had to look it up.
There is a way you can look it up, turns out.
I would never have any intention to walk into this literal burning pile of garbage. I stopped outside for 2 minutes, however, to possibly say hi to a friend that was inside. A human piece of trash, a.k.a. a bouncer that works here, told me I needed to keep it moving on the public city sidewalk. I told him to fuck off.
Keep it moving. Nah.
It's a public sidewalk, and I got a snarky comment back.
Oh, I can imagine.
I just ignored him. When another dude asked if we were waiting to get in, I told him I'd rather shoot myself in the face, and he was offended because he didn't say anything rude. Bro, your coworkers are trash enough to classify all of you as trash. You don't want to be known as trash, then don't work here. I look forward to them all being unemployed soon when the city shuts this sewer dump for an illegal operation down.
That's about as bad as I've ever heard.
1 star.
Holy shit.
All right, now hold on. Let's see if they get better.
I told him to fuck off. This guy's just mean.
Oh, here's a... No, this one might change your mind.
Fuck off.
This douchebag place finally shut down, and the crooked douchebags behind it only took 5 years. LOL, way to go, corrupt Chicago. All right.
Randy, have you been to Bottle Blonde?
Don't lie.
Oh, he's nodding furiously right now.
All right, here's
I
a
want
good
to know what's so bad about it.
Were you a waiter there that roller skated around? You were the Band-Aid guy.
Okay, last one. This one, I think this is a 1 star. I hope every bouncer that works there gets AIDS from the unsupervised conditions of this absolute
Okay.
shithole.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They hire guys whose penises are so small that they take their frustration out on paying customers to compensate. Save your money and go elsewhere. Go anywhere else than this wannabe shithole. I had a table and they treated me like I cucked their mom. Eat shit.
Like I cucked their mom or cucked?
Correct.
Okay.
Cucked, not cupped.
No, they
Not
weren't
the training
having
method.
muscle problems on their back.
Yeah, they weren't about to go try to qualify. for Sochi.
Does that shit actually work?
I don't know.
we're
I think people.
pivoting
I
here.
think people do it just so they get asked about it, and it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, dude, people in our gym do it.
No. Yeah. I think
They
people.
walk around the locker room like, yeah, that's right. I'm a cupper.
Yeah. I think people just do it just so they can talk about it.
Shido did it once.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to get his review.
He did it right before going on vacation, and I told him it's a big flex to do it before going on vacation because you just know that everyone at the pool is like, wow, this guy fucking works out.
It's just a bunch of hickeys on your back.
Yeah. That's a nice touch.
Okay.
Wow.
That's the sound it makes every time they
That's
do
a
the
nice
cup.
touch.
They just treated him like he cucked their mom. Eat shit. Exclamation.
Well, let's not forget he wished AIDS upon them,
True.
which is a fairly aggressive.
Yeah, I don't do that to people.
No, I don't want anybody to get AIDS.
That's not my style.
Well, they hire guys whose penises are so small that they take all their frustration out on the paying customers.
Do you think they make them like show them their penises before they're
Probably
hired?
not. They probably don't do that.
All right. Well, resume looks good. Now just please show us your
Yep.
penis.
Yep.
All right. We
No,
made it
if you
through.
don't feel comfortable taking off all your clothes, just pull your clothes as hard as you can towards your legs. And just an outline works.
What are you doing? Penis outline.
Your stencil.
Okay. Pencil stencil.
Okay.
Can we move on?
Bad bar reviews. Oh, those are all 1 stars.
That
Hey,
was fun.
Dave, I don't want to speak for you here, but if anyone has any cities out there that have some exquisitely douchey bars, I think you should reach out to Dave.
I'm the guy.
You're the douchebag bar guy, huh?
I'm the guy. Dave at washedmedia.com.
Not David.
All rights reserved.
Do you think-
Definitely not David.
We
Do you
need to
think you miss
another douchebag bar crawl
I agree.
and bill it as that and hit the douche spots.
Yeah, it was fun.
Douchey spots are fun.
You just want me to make another graphic.
That's all I want.
I have to say, we've been doing this for a while, and Chicago's these are the worst bar reviews I'd ever seen. Like
Chicago's got it. They've got the
straight
it
up,
factor.
straight up. Like people just don't like these bars.
Bottle Blonde in Chicago sounded like the worst place on earth.
Dude, that's weird because I love this bar.
I mean, after reading this, I'm glad they're shut down there. It sounds like it was not a good place.
Bar.
Shut it down.
It's my kind of place.
All right. Since Dylan started singing, I think it's time that we talk about our friends over at 10,000.
Hey, guess what kind of shirt I'm wearing right now?
Let me think. Is that a 10,000 shirt?
It sure is, Will. Thank you for asking.
This morning I woke up and I thought I'd take Rosie for a little walk. And what did I toss on? A pair of 10,000 shorts as well as a 10,000 long sleeve shirt to stay out of the sun.
Sheesh.
I absolutely love this stuff.
They're great. Yeah.
These are 10,000. And I'm not even reading the copy right now. When I got my package in the mail from 10,000, I put on the shorts, and the waistband on the shorts that I got were unlike anything I've ever experienced before. It was almost like it wasn't even there, yet my shorts were staying up.
I wore mine to the gym yesterday. I worked out in them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to the pool in them. Didn't have to change into trunks because they work as both, as they are quick drying linered shorts, and they're so lit. I love them.
I cannot say enough nice things about the session shorts. They're dialed in minimalism, Dylan.
You think I don't? You think I don't know that?
Dude, they're so nice. Dylan, you train all the time in these things. I mean,
Clearly,
these,
clearly.
What?
I clearly train all the time. I'm saying.
You have the interval short, right?
I believe I do.
You know, I've got the tacticals.
Keep it tactical.
Do you get in and get out of them?
They've got little hidden pockets and stuff. You can keep stuff.
Dude, Will, you're on fire.
Dude, thank you.
I do wear them and then take them off. Yes.
10,000 makes the highest quality, best fitting, most comfortable training shorts I've ever worn. At the core of 10,000 are 3 core training shorts that are built for all the ways that you train. The interval short, which is versatile and great for HIIT workouts.
HIIT, I call them.
Spinning, metcons, short runs, or anything else you can think of. The foundation shorts built for durability, tough gym days. You don't know anything about those, do you, Dylan?
Are you serious?
Please.
I'll watch you coast through those workouts.
Are you serious?
They also have the session short. I actually own a pair of the session shorts as well. They're super lightweight, perfect for running, yoga, mobility, anything you need to do. Anything you need to do. These guys are a direct-to-consumer company, no middlemen, which is obviously something we're big fans of.
They've been cut out.
So you get premium fabrics, trims, techniques that other brands simply cannot afford to do. They even have collaborative product development. A team of over 200 athletes test their gear to ensure the perfect design, fabric, trims, and fit. You can just pick the short that's best for your training and personalize it with custom liner and inseam options. Some people that are out there and they're like, I don't want a liner. Well, guess what? You don't have to have one.
I think you should give the liner a spin before you say no to liner.
I think you should just order both.
It's a good liner.
It is.
Cannot say enough nice things about 10,000. These guys were when I saw that we were getting the sponsor, I reached out to a good friend of the pod, Shido, and said, what should I get? And he told me what I should get, and he was very happy with what I chose, but he was also very upset that we had this sponsor because he likes the product so much. 10,000 is offering our listeners 15% off of your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc and enter code CIRCLING to get 15% off of your purchase. That is 10,000.cc and enter promo code CIRCLING. And yeah, you spell out 10,000. Don't just do a 1 with a bunch of zeros. TENTHOUSAND.cc.
Special shouts to Shido for getting mentioned, I think, at least 3 times in this episode.
He's doing it.
Big episode for the shit man.
Yeah. We've got a little something.
He's not the shit man.
Don't call him the shit man.
Oh, yeah.
We've got something special dialed up for the people right now. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go.
I got 2 minutes in paradise.
Oh, I promise the people I'll do that one more time. So can I get out of the way? I've got 2 minutes in paradise. That was beautiful.
Man, it's just not the same. I'm gonna get the audio from Micah.
No, come on, man. Let me do it.
You don't even watch the show.
I don't
turn his mic
even
off.
watch the show.
Yeah, should I mute Dylan for this?
The one time it's really good, you're not even watching.
Not even watching.
So we used to, if you're a new listener, we used to recap all Bachelor franchise stuff over on Patreon. After some Bachelor fatigue, we decided to take a quick break from it for Bachelor in Paradise. And I will say we made a huge mistake.
We did.
Don't get me wrong. Worst of is objectively better content than our Bachelor breakdowns. But like this season has been electric. And last night it all came to a head when Brendan and Piper decided to just derail the entire, I don't know, format of the show.
Piper.
That's the music they play when she enters.
Piper.
I just met her.
Yeah,
There's a guy on the Trash Pandas. His last name is Didder. Didder. It's kind of funny.
Dude, shouts to the Trash Pandas,
Didder.
who somehow missed the playoffs without the season being over.
Are we
We
sure?
don't know. We don't know.
Sure about that?
They might have missed the playoffs.
Can you even miss the playoffs by a half game?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
You
You
can.
missed it. You missed it.
No, but by a half game.
Yeah.
Like, don't you have to? Doesn't a half game means that one team still needs to play another game?
They need to play the rest of that game.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. I don't watch baseball.
They had us in the
anymore.
first half. I'm not gonna lie.
2 tickets to paradise.
So we've been Dave and I have been watching this. I'd say religiously. Like the night it comes out, we're watching it with commercials.
Yeah. I got nothing else going on.
It's been an electric season thus far. Last night, so Brendan has been paired up with Natasha this entire time. Natasha, the entire season, has had concerns that Brendan does not like her.
Wait, there was a rumor early that was getting passed around that he had been seeing Piper before the show, and it was Brendan. Everybody liked him from
Everybody.
Tasha's season. It was
Yeah,
Tasha's.
his stock was so high.
was very high.
gentle, nice
dude,
seemingly genuine,
good-looking
dude.
guy, and now it's come out as Piper enters and took him on a date, and they weren't even like really trying to hide it. They were on the daybed looking like a couple who's been together for years. That they're there just clout chasing, and it's let me just tell you, it is objectively bad what they're doing and how they're handling it, but as a viewer, it is delicious content.
Correct. So it essentially came out that when Piper came in, she just went straight to Brendan and was like, want to go on a date? And he accepted as if Natasha was washed away at sea. And they went on the date, and he kind of was dancing around it the entire time, kind of indicating that he had been with Natasha, but he didn't really like her as much as he liked Piper. And then Piper wasn't really grasping what was going on. In fact, I think she had concerns that like she had been dumped for Natasha at this point.
The way he was talking to Piper, it was like a reformed, like an old like wise guy who'd just got out of prison 25 years
He's a
later,
wise guy,
and was
say.
like talking to his son, and he's like, I had to do some things for the family. But instead, he's talking about like he had to do some things he's telling Piper this. And by those things, he means he had to lead Natasha on so he could get a rose and stick around for Piper to get there.
He did everything in his power to say that he lied without actually saying, yeah, I just lied to them the entire time. He said, the way that I phrased some things might be weird for you.
It was almost like he brought his attorney to a billiards bar.
And then when he said that they weren't in an official relationship or anything, Piper was just like, well, she looked at him like, well, we are in an official relationship.
Well, and he got caught in a couple pretty egregious lies where he had told Natasha they hung out a couple times. And Piper informs everyone, no, we'd been on like 10 dates, including her going to Boston to visit him.
Beantown.
Freaking rocket ship, bro.
Smoke shows.
These two are shady, man.
They're owning it. They're leaning into it.
Dude, it went on to get to the point where they're sitting on a daybed together talking about their followers and how they've done things to increase their following.
So I've been thinking about this. This is a conversation you don't typically see because they don't air it because they know it just makes people look bad. I think this conversation probably goes on a lot more on the show with a lot of people.
Agree.
And they just never show it because it's like, I'm not going to make them look like fame hungry. You know, everybody kind of knows it, but like at the same time, it's like, we're not going to put it out there, but they completely aired them out with this conversation.
It's a bad look if The Bachelor is just sitting there as a way for people to get clout. I don't think The Bachelor like wants to break down that wall.
It's an unspoken thing.
The one thing that The Bachelor's always hung their hat on is that people find love and get engaged. Like that's the one thing that they require and that they want buy-in for. And they never talk about the social media aspect of it, even though that's why all these people do it. This is the first time I think we've ever seen them just straight up saying like, no, I'm trying to get more followers. I'm doing this.
How did that work? Did they get more followers last night?
So as of last night, Brendan at one point was very close to 350,000 followers. Brendan is currently at 312,000 followers. So he's had about 10% of his followership just go completely downhill. He and Piper, not only did they know they were doing this before the show started, they even put up preventative Instagrams last night saying his is just a really serial killer looking photo that just says here for the wrong reasons as he sits in a pool. And it's got a bunch of people commenting on it. And what kind of grosses me out is that they have buy-in from their little friends within the Bachelor franchise.
Give me some examples.
Bennett.
Okay.
He said it was a mic drop moment.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Queen Victoria just did a bunch of crying, laughing emojis. Serena C, I believe, said so wrong it might be right. Eye emoji. Even on Piper's Instagram, where she did a very similar thing, she had her girl squad go through and put a bunch of positive comments on there to try to deflect, and everyone's now responding, like Kit Keenan, our girl Kit, who we rock with Kit.
Yes, took me a sec, but yeah.
She had a little part, like she had a comment, and everyone's like, Kit, just distance yourself from her right now. Like, this is gross. This is weird behavior. I get supporting your friends, but if you did this, I'm probably not going to comment on your Instagram trying to deflect.
Oh, that's bullshit. I'm looking for some friends who will deflect. I was trying to follow this, and I thought maybe the Joker was going down because he lost that first set, and then he just won the next three. So I was like, I was following this, and I had my lappy open watching the tennis, and then
did you have Joker makeup on?
I'm the Joker, baby.
That's not how he talks.
I know,
man. That's sorry.
Do you think they are gonna have to? Do you think they're gonna leave the show? Because I sense a revolt on our hands.
It looks like Riley's not real happy about it.
If there's one guy you don't want angry at you in Paradise, it's Riley.
Was Riley on Tayshia's season?
Yes.
So they, excuse me, they seemingly know each other.
Well, at first he was supporting them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it looks like in the preview for next week he completely turns.
Would you be sad if you found out Riley was like 5'6"?
No, Riley is he's a good guy at this point. I think we can say he's an objectively good guy.
Yeah.
5'6" or not, we stand our short kings.
Look, as somebody who's flirting with 5'10", nothing but love.
I kind of hope they get kicked off the show.
People stink, man.
So tonight, there's an episode tonight.
There is an episode tonight.
Dylan, you got to start watching.
Please just watch last night's episode and then catch up a little bit. Just the last two episodes. That's all you need to see.
Dude, it's so good and
We've
juicy.
still got Kenny out here just bawling too.
Kenny's out here just with his
blazing
big old
Love
wiener.
Island
Dude,
UK right
Kenny
now.
went on a date last night with Tia, returned
Remember
home
Tia?
to talk to Mari, and Mari pretty much said, I still like you. And then Demi pulls him aside and offers to go to the Boom Boom room with him.
Dude, but Hugo and Tobes are so mad beefing right now in UK Love Island. It's enough for me right now.
Dude, and you're not
You're
even
so far behind in
You're
Love
forgetting, Will, that Grocery Store Joe's got like the ultimate dilemma.
Oh, am I far behind? Because I've watched 29 episodes of this season.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Talk to me when you've watched all 49.
Jeez.
Hey, it sounds like he's binging it.
Oh, now Dave's a little perked
Man,
up.
no, you've got my attention. Should I be binging this
Is this
too?
a binge situation?
I'm looking for something to binge. I binged college football all weekend.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that like 5 days straight. Football.
I have nothing else on this episode, but I thought we would be stupid not to talk about the absurdity that happened last night.
I've got all this Woodhouse chocolate sitting here.
I know.
I'm sitting here like, do I eat this
Doesn't
now?
it make you just want to get it? You know what you can do?
Never gonna get it.
You can go shop online for other chocolate, Dave. We've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. This is one of my favorite sponsors, mainly because I use them before we had them as a sponsor. And secondly, because they save me money every single time I buy something online.
They haven't saved me just a little bit of money. They've saved me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
They've probably saved me like at least a rent payment over the last year alone.
Damn.
You know your boy be shopping.
And your rent is... Just kidding.
It's $1 million a week.
I know.
It's a really expensive place.
Plus
it's
you
not
pay
great.
by the week, which is very weird.
I know. It's $4 million a month. Imagine you're shopping at one of your favorite sites online, and when you go to checkout, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. You wait a few seconds as they search for coupons to find for that site, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you just watch the prices drop. It's actually very satisfying to see it go through all the working ones. Sometimes you're like, oh, that one just got 10% off. Oh, that's a 20%. I think I'm going to ride with that one.
Oh, and it finds one that's like a good deal, like you said, and it just keeps like, you know what, that might not be good enough. Let's keep looking.
It's quick.
Love it.
It's quick. They've saved us money on pretty much everything at this point.
I can't even give you like a starting point for what I've saved money on.
Dude, you can even save money on or doing food orders. My food.
Facts.
I think food is
big
good.
facts. Big facts. They've even got 17 million members and $2 billion in savings. Yes, I said billion. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you're doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/circlingback. That's joinhoney.com/circlingback. We got a special guest in the building. Y'all might know him as Brett Merriman. I know him as the Magic Bullet. Brett, how's it going?
Hey, guys. How are we doing?
You know, we're doing pretty good.
We're riding a heater of an episode.
Good episode so far?
Yeah.
We're handing you the
I
rock.
believe
It's
it's pretty
hot.
good.
Let me tell you, this rock's hot, man.
Dave, you're going to like what you... like
Damn, so you're going to
what
overcook your own meat?
in terms of the Brett's breaking news today. Thank you, KJ, for filling in for me. I don't remember exactly what his was called, but it was similar, I think.
BBN.
Right.
It was big breaking news.
That's Kentucky's thing, right?
Big Blue Network or something?
Big Blue Nation?
Yeah, whatever.
Is it?
I think so. Cats by 90. Remember that T-shirt?
You're more of a BBW guy.
Is that a wrestling conglomerate?
No.
Okay. Would you like to go?
There's too many wrestling conglomerates. I can't follow all.
No.
Would you like
I
to
know what
go?
it means.
Niche Dallas Entertainment, Russian Collusion,
Sounds like what Dave does.
or Meat Smugglers Only?
Wow.
I feel like this entire segment is somehow directed at me.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna step back and let somebody else choose because these are definitely not for me.
Let's start with meat smugglers only.
Meat Smugglers Only. Randy, could you
We've
help
all been
me
there.
out?
We've all been there.
This is 350 pounds of contraband meat confiscated at the Texas-Mexico border, Dave.
They've got the meats.
This man tried to come over from Mexico and brought 320 pounds of pork bologna and 30 pounds of turkey ham hidden in his vehicle to try to resell in the United States.
What kind of market is there for secondhand ham?
A 20-year-old El Paso resident presented himself at the border for inspection. He went over to get some meat from across the border, tried to bring it back. That's what happened here.
Okay.
The man has been issued a $1,000 civil penalty, was released, and they seized and destroyed the meats.
This dude's
They destroyed
moving,
the meats?
This dude's moving weight.
Why you got to destroy the meats?
Dude, give it
to-
away.
Yeah,
now
give it a-
you know they were walking around the precinct just tossing out meats.
Bring it to a homeless community or something,
Hey.
man.
Oh,
Hey, Lewis, want some meat?
they said
Is
he
that,
was,
It's me.
is that your generic cop
It's me,
voice?
cop guy, smoking a cig over there, working in my cubicle.
You got some meat.
Yeah.
We confiscated it.
Hey, this
Some
case has
21-year-old
gone cold.
kid.
just like
bologna.
this meat.
Gold guts. Hey, call it El Paso.
Cool Adam laughed.
The bologna and 2 rolls of turkey ham were concealed under blankets, under seats, in the car's center console, and inside a duffel bag.
You ever hidden meat inside of a blanket?
I can't say I've ever hidden meat, Dave.
What is turkey ham?
They destroyed it? I feel like they didn't have to destroy it. Unless they assume it wasn't safe.
Do you think where were they keeping it? Like in a Yeti?
Who? This
They had to
El Paso
hide it.
resident?
Oh, yeah,
Hide it
there's.
in the car, man.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to think how they kept it cool. Do you think it was kept at like the right temperature for meat?
You
No,
gotta
they were
think
warming
no.
it up so that it didn't have E. coli or salmonella.
That's true.
Can't
You
bologna,
can't have.
bologna can just kind of be stored wherever, right?
Hard to say.
I don't know if it can.
You ever had a fried bologna?
Nope. I don't think I've had much bologna in my life, period.
Oh wow, look at this guy.
Unless it's been at a...
high-end bread.
I remember at a very young age, my mom would make bologna sandwiches with ketchup on them.
I'd probably slapped.
They were pretty mid.
I used to, do bologna and like Kraft American cheese, like the cheap
Yeah.
cheese slices sandwiches all the time.
I bet one would taste really good right now, but I'd probably only want that one.
Yeah,
Then I'm good for the next 20 years again.
right.
Yeah. Shouts
But
to
there was a
bologna, though.
time when it went for your boy.
Dylan, you know Dallas, right? Dallas,
My
Texas?
ex-wife?
No, just Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
Sorry.
I've been there, yeah.
Randy, could you help me out? This is the newest in Dallas, Texas entertainment. The Rory McIlroy funded puttery.
Okay, that bar looks lit.
Eating, drinking, or they call it noshing on the website, Will. Is that a...
The one we were talking about Nosh the other day?
Nosh.
You
I need
questioned
nosh.
me.
2 of them.
Wait, remind me what noshing is again?
I don't know.
It's food. Eating food.
Eating food?
Nosh is food, so if you're noshing.
Oh,
Noshing.
okay. This looks really cool. I'll say it.
It is the Colony's newest entertainment.
Oh God, can't we just not?
20,000 square feet, 4 unique 9-hole courses. You can see the lodge over there, top right.
Wait, they got 36 holes here?
Yeah,
That's too many.
and they're all themed. One's the library, one's the illusion room.
The illusion room is tripping me out hard right now.
That's hard to play in for sure.
Hey, guess what? Give me this over Top Golf any day.
Totally agree. Couldn't agree more, actually.
It's more of just a casual, fun scene. I'm so in.
Dude, I'm in on this.
And you're not just like stationed at the same spot the whole time. You get to move around a little bit, mix it up with the boys.
And like a Vine Star's not stealing your food.
Vine Star's not just confiscating wings right
I would
in
love
front
to
of your
beat the
face.
piss out of him.
Dude,
I think
he alphaed the shit
He's
out
pretty
of us.
big.
No,
Actually, I don't know if he
Will
is or
could
not.
take him. He's got hate in his heart for him.
Can I use the pipe that I was going to use to beat you up with?
Sure.
Dude, don't beat him with a pipe.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
go to prison.
Trey Kennedy.
Unless it's justified, like Landry's.
I can't believe I'm going to beat Trey Kennedy up.
at puttery
Yeah.
when he rolls in.
He's going to feel a golf ball hit the back of his head.
Our listeners should start to add him and be like, hey,
This is fun.
Dude, his
What's
cousin
that?
listens.
really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Shouts to Trey Kennedy's cousin.
Hey, we're not really gonna hurt Trey. We like Trey.
Yeah.
If he wants to like feature us in a video and stuff.
Yeah, then it'll all be water under the bridge at that
Yeah,
point.
maybe just
Yeah.
like retweet the Patreon or something. Like,
Yeah.
we can work something out.
Or
We could-
just like give us a bunch of money.
yeah.
Sure,
Does
that'll
he want
work,
to buy
too.
Watch Media?
I don't want to work for Trey Kennedy.
Fair. His moral compass is totally off.
He just shows up and steals our Woodhouse chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this is a gift.
The chocolate was a gift, Trey.
Let me say, this is great, and I know I'd love to go here, but it's in the Colony, and I will never go there.
Where is the Colony?
It's just out of the way. It's not Dallas proper. It's not even near Dallas proper. I mean, it's probably 25 minute drive out of Dallas. It's a suburb. It's an area that's really blossomed over the last few years. But I wish we had this here.
Well, Houston, Miami, Charlotte, and DC are next. Thank you to Rory McIlroy for that one.
Should we just build our own? Cock Rory?
It's a good name, too. The Puttery?
Rory Cuckleroy.
Dave, there's this Russian collusion story that popped up. I want to get in front of you.
Okay.
The director of Roscosmos, which is their space program,
Mm-hmm.
Dmitry Rogozin,
I know him well.
has invited Elon Musk to his house, presumably to talk about space stuff.
Okay.
Formal invite.
Hope he's got some pizza.
He said the Roscosmos has plateaued and stagnated after the fall of the Soviet Union, and Elon Musk has ideas on human spaceflight and generally the advancement of the human race that he wants to talk to him about.
Okay. So what are we saying here? Are we mad at Elon for going?
SpaceX has declined to comment on the story.
Interesting.
Is it possible that because I didn't know who the guys that Elon was with, could they have been Russian space guys?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they were literally wearing spacesuits.
I thought that was weird. I thought they were just fans of MTV Music Video Awards.
I thought they were the Moon Men.
Yeah.
The theory is that Elon is going to use Russian rockets to get to
Okay.
Mars versus like a NASA one or his own. He's got the Dragon ones. Just saying. Just saying. There's more to this story than meets the eye.
Elon is just always up to something, man. You know?
Is he still trying to tank our Bitcoin?
What's his deal with that?
I think he
No,
tanked
dude.
it, bought a bunch, and now he's pumping it again. He's going to tank it again.
As long
at
as
some
he's
point.
pumping again, I'm fine with that.
I don't know if that's true or not. I'll ask him next time I see him out
Let's
and
see how
about.
it's
Did he?
doing.
He was the one who tanked Safe Moon, right? That's too bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Anyway, that's it.
I'm interested in that. I'm going to read that story. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
that seems like a
there's-
trap.
There's a lot there.
I'm
There's-
thinking you should.
Yeah, they're going to take Elon?
Like I've seen what they do to oligarchs over there.
Are we worried they're just stealing Elon from us?
They
That's
said
like you live here now. That's my
this
Russian.
guy-
I'm Dimitri. You live with me.
this guy Dimitri
Here's
was
some
saying,
Capistrano baloney.
Yeah, he was saying that in Russia, billionaires like to spend money on yachts, where in America they spend money on going to space. And he's like, that's kind of dope. We should do that more.
No, I will say that buying yachts is way tighter than going to space. If
For
you give me,
But
Way
what if you had
tighter.
a space yacht?
It's not even close.
Space yacht.
aren't space yachts just spaceships?
No, it's
but
the,
this one has a pool.
Dude, that Bezos trip to space was super
Can you imagine being on a space yacht with Dua Lipa there?
They barely touched space.
Isn't that what the Empire
Reach out and touch space.
Oh my god.
Why did you guys do it at the same time?
Because we have the same brain now.
See, since we've sat over on this side, we're just on a different wave than everybody else. We're different.
It's my guy.
So this is super.
Do you
annoying.
feel like Andy Samberg and this is a reference that you won't even get. I'm gonna stop.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping.
Interesting. Well, that was good breaking news.
That was good breaking news, Brett.
Yeah. Shouts to the guy who tried to get. I don't know what the resale meat market is like in the United States, but good try. Presumably, I would have thought they would fill with cocaine, and that would make more sense.
Cocaine would be cool.
Cocaine.
But
Yeah, we call it cocaine.
is that the Trash Pandas?
Dude, I've gone like a fifth to space. Like he didn't go that much farther than I did. You know what I mean?
They didn't go to space.
It's so stupid.
Jeff Bezos needs to give up his nickname.
Oh, we left the atmosphere. Well, right back in it.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Don't even care.
What does that mean? He left the atmosphere? Okay.
Like the barrier. There's like a barrier or some shit,
He
right?
didn't even have drops of Jupiter in his hair.
Why would they have bear ears up there?
We should probably wrap this episode
Hey. Bye.
up. Bye.